The world is changing fast, but you can learn it at a slower pace.
Special English.
Please note that the following stories are read by AI, but all information has been written and verified by professional editors. You are listening to Special English.
An international space art and design camp has recently been launched at Tsinghua University in Beijing, offering young students from around the world a platform to explore the intersection of art and aerospace technology. Co-hosted by the China National Space Administration's News Center and the Tsinghua University's Academy of Arts and Design, the camp brought together more than 120 young students from over 20 countries and regions. The camp features 6 competition tracks, namely Space Vision, Deep Space Habitat, Creative Payloads, Off-Earth Daily Life Experience, Space Computing and Embodied Intelligence, and Space Fashion and Human-Machine Evolution. The Deep Space Habitat track centers on designing future living environments for extreme locations like the Moon and Mars, addressing key issues such as digital construction, spatial organization, smart materials, life support, and resource recycling. The Off-Earth Daily Life Experience track centers on everyday dimensions such as diet, privacy, hygiene, biological rhythms, emotional and social interaction, and leisure and recreation. Taking into account the unique conditions of low gravity, closed-loop resource cycles, and long-duration stays, it aims to provide interstellar sojourners with daily living solutions. The event runs until July 15th.
You are listening to Special English.
Chinese scientists has set off on the country's 16th Arctic expedition as 3 oceanographic research ships, namely Zhuelong, Zhuelong 2 and GD, recently departed from the coastal city of Dalian in northeast China's Liaoning province. This expedition is organized by the Ministry of Natural Resources and jointly carried out by these 3 ships and another research ship, Tansuo 3. It is expected to be completed in early October this year. The expedition will focus on responding to global climate change and its impacts, conducting comprehensive surveys and monitoring in fields such as sea ice, hydrology, biology, ecology, and atmospheric environment in key areas of the Arctic Ocean. Team leader of this expedition, Wang Jinwei, said that, currently, the natural environment of the Arctic is undergoing rapid and profound changes, driven by global climate warming, with trends like sea ice melting intensifying. These changes concern the survival and development of human being as a whole, bearing global significance and international impact. A museum themed on pterosaurs, a winged reptile closely related to dinosaurs, will open in September in northwest China's Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region. According to Wang Xiaolin, a researcher at the Institute of Vertebrate Paleontology and Paleoanthropology under the Chinese Academy of Sciences, the museum is currently under construction in a national geopark in Hami City, a place renowned for its abundant pterosaur fossil discoveries. Wang said that the museum will be the world's first of its kind. Pterosaurs, or cousins of dinosaurs, were the first vertebrates to achieve powered flight. They fly using 4 extremely enlarged ring finger phalanges to support their membranes. The Hami National Geopark is the world's largest and most densely concentrated pterosaur fossil site. Preliminary estimates suggest that, on average, one pterosaur individual is buried per square meter across the area, amounting to at least 80 million pterosaurs and other ancient vertebrate fossil specimens. The world's first 3D preserved pterosaur egg and embryo fossils were both unearthed there.
You are listening to Special English.
China opened 92 new international air cargo routes in the first half of this year, adding more than 210 round-trip flights per week. That is according to the China Federation of Logistics and Purchasing. The newly launched routes include 41 to Asia, 38 to Europe, 11 to North America, 1 to South America, and 1 to Africa. The cargo transported on the routes mainly included cross-border e-commerce goods, high-end manufacturing products, high-value added goods, electronic products, and auto parts. The Federation said the construction of China's international air cargo network has continued to accelerate this year. Air cargo enterprises have deepened operations on core Eurasian corridors and steadily expanded cargo services on transoceanic and long-haul routes.
That is the end of today's program. I hope you will join us every day to learn English at a slower pace.